What is going on, guys? I'm gonna start doing these. My bad, my bad. I'm gonna start doing these UFC predictions. This is gonna be my first ever prediction video. It's gonna be UFC 285, John Jones versus Cyril Gane for the heavyweight belt. The first fight of the night is Loik Radzhabov versus Esteban Ribovics. It is in the lightweight division. Loik is 5'8" with a 68-inch reach, and Esteban is 5'10" with a 69-inch reach. It's pretty close in height and reach. Esteban has a little bit of the advantage. When we click on Esteban. Oh, my bad. He has a lot of first round finishes. Versus Thomas Paul, ground strikes. Another first round finish, punches. That's third round. But he has 6 KOs, 5 submissions. If we click on Loik, he has a couple losses, four losses. Wait, why did it say 4-4? Yeah, he only got 4 losses. I don't know why it says 4 wins, 4 losses. So his last win was a guillotine choke in the first round. And then he lost a decision. My prediction is Esteban, if he does not get it first round finish, he's going to tire out in round 2 and 3. And Loik is going to take over. We're going to say Loik by decision. I think Esteban's going to try to get the first round finish, try to get the bonus. I believe this is his debut. So I think he wants that 50K, but I don't think Loik is going to go out. When's the last time has he been finished? Decision. So out of his 4 losses, he has not been finished. And I don't think Esteban is going to come to the UFC in his debut and finish him. So Loik by decision. Maybe even a third round finish, but if I would put money on it, I'll put Loik. Next fight is Farib Basharat versus Damon Blackshear. He's a 450 favorite, and he's 9-0. 5'8", 71-inch reach, 5'10", 72-inch reach. This is another close height and reach. Another close fight with the height and reach similar. I think Basharat's going to take him down. He's going to get the grappling going. He might... I'm going to say Basharat's winning, but I'll say first or second round submission, because Blackshear's takedown defense isn't really the best. Who's the other fight that I was... Oh, Danny Sabatello. He was taking him down a bunch of times in that fight. The Danny Sabatello fight, he took him down a bunch, and that's probably the closest opponent to Basharat that Blackshear has fought. So I'm gonna say round 1 or 2 submission. Basharat's gonna get the early takedowns, and his transitions are smooth. I think he got this in the bag. Next fight is Jessica Penne versus Tabatha Baby Shark Ricci. Penne is 40 years old, 20 No, not 20. She's 12 years older. My bad. I was I was tweaking. I thought it. Tabatha Ricci said 18. She's 28. So she's 12 years older than Tabatha Ricci. She's 4 inches taller. She's 5'5", and she has a 5-inch reach advantage too. The thing is, reach and height mostly matters on the feet, and I think Tabatha Ricci's gonna take her down. She's gonna get the jiu-jitsu going. Maybe she subs her. If Tabatha Ricci gets the early takedowns in round 1 or round 2, while they're not sweaty, I think she could get an early sub. Even a round 2 or 3 sub. So if you're gonna be betting this, I would say take Tabatha Ricci's submission or decision. Do a double chance, but Tabatha Ricci could just lay on her the whole fight, try to get subs, and just have her back, and Penne could just defend it. So the pick is Tabatha Ricci. And if I had to choose how, I will lean a little bit more towards the decision side because it's girls MMA, it's women's MMA. There's not a lot of finishes, but I could see, yeah, look, decision, KO, and submission for her last 4 wins. I'm gonna say decision. Tabatha Ricci, decision win. Ooh, Martinez versus Cameron Saaiman. Oh, I haven't been saying the weight classes. This is bantamweight. So Martinez is 26, 5'10" with a 70-inch reach. Saaiman is 22, 5'8" with a 67 reach. So Martinez has a little bit on height and reach, and I would give him the power edge. But Cameron, his takedowns are pretty good. His ground game is pretty good. The only thing about Cameron is he kind of fades in the middle of round 2 and 3. So I think he'll get the takedowns, and I think he'll ragdoll Martinez on the ground. Maybe even on the feet because his boxing is decent. I watched his last fight live. I think I had a bet by knockout, and he got the 3rd round KO, right? Had him by knockout. Yeah, 3rd round knockout. I'm gonna say Cameron takes a dub. Maybe a hard fought decision or a late finish. Next fight is Ian Machado Garry versus Kenan Song. The lines for betting is insane. I watched Ian Garry's last fight versus Gabe Green. He's been getting a lot of decisions, 2 decisions. So he has 2 decisions and he has 3 decisions and 2 knockouts in the last 5 wins. He's undefeated, from Ireland, 25 years old, 6'3" with a 74-inch reach. Song is 6 foot with a 71.5-inch reach. Honestly, I think Gabe Green was a harder opponent for Garry. I think they're throwing him a layup with this fight. I think Song is a little older, 7 years older. When was his last fight? 2021. So 2 years. His last fight was 2 years ago. I think Song survives to round two. Ian Garry gets a second or third round knockout. If I'm betting him, probably gonna take 2 or 3 knockout. I don't see this going the distance. Ian Gary's length, he's good at keeping his distance. He and the clinch, he's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ian Garry takes this one. Take this easy. Not easy, but he's gonna show that he's the future. Nah. Yeah, he's gonna take the dub by knockout. Damn. Another. Oh no, the last fight was welterweight. I think this one's middleweight. Julian Marquez versus Marc-Andre. I do not know how to say his last name. Marquez was getting hurt from Gregory Rodriguez's last fight. He's 6'2" with a 72-inch reach, and Mark is 6'1" with a 74-inch. So he's 1 inch shorter, but he has the reach advantage. I think this is gonna be a close fight. I don't know, cause Marquez was taking a lot of damage versus RoboCop last fight. They both coming off of losses. I'm not gonna talk too much about this fight, but I think Julian has more power. He probably I think he has a better chin, to be honest. I'm gonna say Julian gets it done. I'm not gonna say how. I'm gonna just say Julian gets it done. Next fight, we got Viviane Araujo versus Amanda Ribas in the women's flyweight division. Viviane 5'4", 68-inch reach. She's a little taller than Amanda. She's 5'3" with 66-inch reach. They're both fighting out of Brazil. I think the speed goes to Ribas. The grappling probably goes to Amanda too. But Viviane has decent takedown defense, and she definitely has more power. And from how judges been scoring lately, I would say Viviane's gonna take the decision win from the power, unless she doesn't stuff the takedowns. But I think she can. If she could stuff the early ones, she could win rounds 1 by power. Maybe round 2, and then maybe Ribas gets the takedowns in round 3 and just smashes her for the last round and just sits on top of her. But we'll take Araujo by decision. Next fight is this. Next fight is Derek Brunson versus Dricus du Plessis, middleweight. Derek Brunson, 6'1", 77-inch reach, and du Plessis is 6'1" with a 76-inch. So basically same build. Everyone been saying that du Plessis' cardio is not that good, but because of the Darren Till fight, but The amount of punches Du Plessis threw in that first round trying to get Darren Till out of there, I think he threw like 40 to 50 punches to finish Darren Till, and the ref just didn't stop the fight. I thought it was over. I had a bet on Darren Till. And what was there? Cannonier. Those are nasty elbows from Cannonier was throwing on Brunson. But Du Plessis, he's pretty good at grappling. His wrestling's good. His kickboxing's good. His cardio is good. He was fading away in the Darren Till fight because he threw 40 to 50 punches, but his cardio is pretty good. Now Derek Brunson, he gets tired. He throws sloppy takedowns, and I think Du Plessis is gonna be able to stuff the early takedowns and keep the fight on the feet and maybe get his own takedowns. I don't know if there will be a finish, maybe a late finish, 2 or 3, but we're gonna say Du Plessis. We'll say a finish. Du Plessis finishes Derek Brunson in round 2 or 3 when Brunson is going for tired takedowns and he's not getting them, and Du Plessis is just gonna be picking him apart up on the feet. So Du Plessis is the pick. Next fight. I don't want to see Cody lose. It's Cody Garbrandt, Trevin Jones in the bantamweight division. Cody Garbrandt, former champion. The fight versus Dominic Cruz, he was destroying prime Dominic Cruz. Cody Garbrandt's 5'8" with a 65.5 inch reach, and Trevin Jones is 5'7" with a 70 inch reach. So Trevin Jones has a 4.5 inch reach advantage, and he's shorter. Cody Garbrandt coming off of 2 losses. I think his last fight, Kai Kara France gets knocked out, and Rob Font is a decision. This KO, he got that was the last second KO in round 1 where he just loads up and throws a bomb straight to Rafael's jaw and puts him out. Trevin Jones, he has pretty good power in his hands. I think if he clips Cody Garbrandt, he could put him out. But he's coming off of 3 straight losses, a submission, and 2 decision losses. But he knocked out Mario Batista. I'm predicting this with my heart, not my brain. I'm going to take Cody Garbrandt to knock out Trevin Jones early in round 1 or 2. If he doesn't get the knockout in round 1 or 2, I'm going to say decision. He gets a decision win. Because this is a must-win fight for Cody Garbrandt. He needs a win. Or I think UFC might cut him, to be honest, because lately he's just been getting his chin cracked. So the pick is going to be Garbrandt. It's going to be a close fight. Someone's going to get rocked. I believe someone's going to get rocked. Next fight, Jamie Pickett versus Bo Nickel. I'm not going to talk too much about this fight. Jamie Pickett 6'2" with an 80-inch reach. Bo Nickel is 6'1" with a 76-inch reach. The reach does not matter in this fight. Bo Nickel is going to lock this in. If you're betting, Bo Nickel is going to finish probably submission, but I could see ground and pound, but I think he'll lean towards a submission. I think all 3 of his wins are all by submission. Submission choke, and 1 by knockout. Yes. I think Jamie Pickett is just like screwed. He's just screwed. Bo Nickel is going to get the early takedown, of course. Insane wrestler. He's going to get him down. He's going to snatch up the back. Maybe not the back. Maybe he does a triangle, how he did it from the Contender Series. But Bo Nickel's going to finish him in round 1 or 2. This fight does not go to round 3 at all. Bo Nickel by finish. Round 1 or 2. Submission. Or he could get a ground and pound KO. Maybe he shows us his stand up and just pieces him up on the feet. But I think he's going to use his wrestling and take him down and get an early submission. Next fight. I'm still debating on this fight. I don't know who I'm choosing, but we're going to just choose right now. Mateusz Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. Mateusz Gamrot's coming out the loss to Beneil Dariush. He's 5'10", 70.5-inch reach. Jalen Turner, 6'3", with a 75.5-inch reach. He has a 5-inch reach advantage, and he's taller. I think I watched. Oh yeah, Brad Riddell. I remember watching the Tarantula choke him out. The Malarkey one, he was getting. I think he was stuffing his takedowns decently. I didn't watch these. The Armin Sarukian, that was a close decision win for Gamrot. This is how I see the fight going. Either Gamrot, Jalen Turner does not stuff any of the takedowns, and Gamrot just wrestles him and grounds and pounds and puts the pressure on the feet. Or Jalen Turner keeps it on the feet, pieces him up. Round 1, wins round 1, pieces him up. Mateusz Gamrot trying to go for the takedowns, gets stuffed. He's getting pieced up on the feet, shoots a bad takedown, and gets caught in a guillotine. I think Gamrot is good enough with the wrestling where he takes Turner down. But the height and the reach advantage is so much of a big advantage. Jalen Turner by finish. I'm saying it. Jalen Turner is getting the finish win. Either he knocks him out on the feet, or Gamrot does a bad takedown, and Jalen Turner snatches up that neck. Next fight is welterweight Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Jeff Neal is 5'11" with a 75-inch reach, and Shavkat is 6'1", 77-inch reach. So he's taller, got the reach advantage, 16-0, all by finishes. I think half of them are knockouts, half of them are submissions. His last fight was Neil Magny, another Neil. I think Jeff Neal is going to survive round 1. Maybe Jeff Neal pieces him up on the feet and defends the takedowns. The takedowns from Belal Muhammad were pretty good. But Shavkat, I think he's just on another level. Like, he's on the Khamzat Chimaev level. He's going to get the takedowns, and he's gonna. I'm gonna say he locks in a Darce, or he snatches up the neck. I'm going to say Jeff Neal survives round 1. But Shavkat's going to take over in round 2. Maybe it's for late round 3, but he's going to get the finish. Either submission, or I could see some ground and pound. I'm going to say submission. Shavkat gets a submission in round 2 or 3. I don't think Jeff Neal has a chance. I think Shavkat's just on a different level. So we're on to the co-main event of the evening. Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. This is for the flyweight championship. Shevchenko coming off that close split decision to Talia Santos. She's 5'5", 65.5-inch reach. And Alexa Grasso's 5'5" with a 66-inch reach. So they're similar into reach, and they're exactly the same height. Alexa Grasso's coming off a 4-win streak, winning a decision, submission, decision, and another decision. I think just because Shevchenko had a close fight last fight, I like Alexa Grasso, but I think the power, the IQ, fighting IQ, Alexa Grasso's not going to go for takedowns. She's not Talia Santos. She's not going to get those takedowns. Maybe she does go for takedowns. Maybe her whole game plan was wrestling. But I see Shevchenko piecing her up on the feet with the power. Maybe Shevchenko gets her on the ground, rocks her, gets her in full mount, and just rains elbows down, punches down. I could see this fight ending Shevchenko dominant performance with a knockout. Now we're on to the main event of the evening. Jon Bones Jones, the greatest of all time. I don't care what anybody says. The greatest of all time versus Ciryl Gane. But he's going up in weight from light heavyweight to heavyweight. This is probably one of the biggest fights of the year. And it's only like I think like 4th or 5th fight card already. So Jon Jones, 6'4", 84.5-inch reach. I think he has the most reach in UFC history. Ciryl Gane, same height, 6'4", with an 81-inch reach. Of course, Ciryl Gane's coming off that dominant performance from Tuivasa. He did get rocked in that fight. Tuivasa almost put him out. He almost put him out. The last fight Jon Jones had was Dominic Reyes. And look what happened to Dominic Reyes. I think his last 4 fights, Dominic Reyes has been knocked out, and badly. Yuri knocked him out horribly. Ryan Superman Spann knocked him out horribly. Jon Jones, undefeated. I don't count that as a loss. He's throwing elbows on a deaf guy, and he didn't respond to the ref. He was going to win that fight. So, Jon Jones, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane's stand-up is so good. So good. He moves like Adesanya, and he's a heavyweight. 2 weight classes above Adesanya. He's powerful, strong punches, strong elbows, strong kicks. He's quick. Jon Jones has been off for what, 4 years? 3 years? 3 years. He's been off for 3 years, gaining the weight to fight at heavyweight for the heavyweight championship. But he beat Prime DC horribly. He destroyed DC, and he was a wrestler. DC's an insane Olympic wrestler. And Jon Jones out-wrestled him, outstruck him. He did everything better than Prime DC. Daniel Cormier, he was piecing up DC on the feet. He was wrestling with him. Glover Teixeira, he was piecing him up on the feet. He was out wrestling Glover. And I think that was Glover's like prime before his old man Glover prime. I think Jon Jones is going to get the takedowns. Ciryl Gane was taken down so easily against Ngannou with no knees, bad knees. He needed knee surgery. He was wearing 2 knee wraps. And Ngannou was just taking him down over and over again. If Ngannou, I know Ngannou's probably like strength-wise stronger than Jon Jones, but if Ngannou could get Ciryl Gane down, Jones is getting him down with no problem. Taking John Jones. Maybe he subs him on the ground, or I could see ground and pound stoppage. We're taking John Jones to win and steal that pound for pound from Alexander Volkanovski, maybe. If you guys got it to the end of the video, I'm going to... Should I... Let's do I'm gonna do a safe parlay for you guys. If you guys got to the end of the video, this is gonna be a safe parlay with number 1 pick Shevchenko. Lock her in, money line, take her. I think she's what, minus 600. Yeah, she's like minus 600. Shevchenko, shot cop. I don't know. This fight could be close. Bo Nickel by finish. Dricus to Plessis. Or go Ian Garry. And just to throw one girl in there, Tabatha, Baby Shark, Ricci. You guys got this far. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna be posting every single time there's a UFC card. And let me know in the comments, who are you guys taking for John Jones or Cyril Gane. Thanks for watching.